Well, you do agree with me, don't you? I mean, why wouldn't you? It's a perfect solution. Ridge marries Brooke. He's no longer available for Caroline.
There has to be another way.
Stephanie, my daughter is in love with Ridge. She admitted that to you. Now, I'm going to tell you something. If we don't move, and I mean move fast, I warn you she will follow those feelings.
Transfer her. Send her to another city, another magazine. Transfer her like you did Stephen Logan, and I'll talk Thorne into going with her.
I can't do that. She's editor-in-chief of that magazine. She has responsibilities here. Now, why are you so opposed to my suggestions?
Because the idea that Brooke Logan would end up marrying my son, Ridge, it makes me physically ill.
All right, how do you feel about your son getting a divorce? Because that is the alternative. Stephanie, we're not just talking about a divorce. The wife leaves the husband for his brother. Now, I think you know the effect that that's going to have on Thorne. Now, is your family prepared for that?
Mr. Forrester?
Hi, Brooke.
Is it okay to come in?
Of course.
Well, I wasn't sure. You had such a concerned look on your face.
Oh, well. I won't bite.
Did you eat dinner?
No, I didn't.
Well, how about if I make you something?
Suddenly you're the head cook.
I did make a lovely dinner for your son over at my house tonight.
Actually, I noticed that he looked particularly satisfied when you two got home. Where is he?
He had to go back to work.
So you fixed Ridge a square meal, did you?
Yes, I sure did. And my sisters helped serve.
Well, he must have felt very special.
I hope so.
How could he not have?
What do you think I should get him for Christmas?
Oh, I don't know. That's a pretty difficult question.
Why?
You have given him so much already.
Too much, you think?
How can you give someone you love too much?
Talking with you is a lot different than talking with your wife. You're on my side, aren't you, Mr. Forrester?
Yes. I'm on your side.
Thank you. I really do need to hear that.
Hey, what's this?
Ah, Rocco, hi.
Hi. Wow, you look like something that should be gift wrapped.
Thank you. We just had a special dinner for Brooke and Ridge Forrester.
Oh, really? That's cool. Is Mr. Forrester still here?
No, they left. It was terribly romantic.
Oh, yeah? Romantic, huh? Something I wouldn't know much about.
Now, what does that mean?
Nothing. Done something I've been meaning to ask you.
Rocco,
What?
have you, talked to Nicholas lately?
Yeah, I just came from there.
I thought so. So, did he tell you?
Yeah, that he popped the big question. Yeah, he mentioned it. But you haven't given him your answer yet, right?
Not yet.
Well, what's it gonna be?
That is between him and me.
Fine. Between you and him. Between you and Spencer. Between you and the whole... Donna, you ever give me a thought?
Yeah, of course I give you a thought.
No, not that kind of thought. This kind of thought.
the bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Always, makers of Always Plus Thin Super, the only thin maxi with wings.
So, are you satisfied?
I don't know what to say. All right, I'm sorry.
Rocco, I would like to have a good relationship with you. But that can't happen if this continues to happen.
Look, do I even have a chance with you, huh? I mean, let's forget it. Look, maybe we can go out sometime, just have some fun.
I'd like that. But not tonight.
Plans? With Nick?
Told him I'd stop by for a quick visit.
Oh, yeah, quick one?
I made other plans.
Oh, really? What are the plans?
That is really none of your concern.
Donna, you're not doing what I'm afraid you're doing. Oh, man, no. Not Spencer.
So what if it is?
I can't believe you.
Look, it's not what you're thinking. He's a nice man, and he has offered me something very incredible.
He expects something in return.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Will you get a grip, all right? He is a horny old man, and you are a young, beautiful woman.
It's not like that.
Call it off.
No.
Why not, huh? Huh? Unless there's something going on here that you're not telling me about.
He is a decent man, and we get along well together. Rocco, I've never met anyone like him before. Power class, and he likes me.
You know what I'm saying?
It is nothing like that. Now I have to go change.
No way, Donna. I am not gonna let you do this to yourself. No way.
Now, if I could just get your wife to be on my side.
Stephanie takes time. But once you have her, you'll have a very loyal friend, like no other in your life.
No, Mr. Forrester. I think it's going to take a lot more than just time.
You two are that far apart?
You can't begin to imagine.
Why? Can you think of any reason?
Well, I can think of a million reasons. No trust, no respect, no positive feelings in any way.
There must be something more specific. You know, I've wondered many times if Stephanie didn't know about my involvement with your mother. But then I can't think of any possible way she would have found out.
Well, I'm just gonna have to keep on fighting. And I don't mean that literally, of course.
He's that important to you?
There is no one, no matter how hard they tried, who could get me to leave Ridge. Yes, Mr. Forrester. He is that important to me. Hi.
Brooke?
I didn't realize that you were out.
Yes, I was. How was your dinner with Ridge?
It was just fine.
How was your meeting, Stephanie?
Predictable.
Well, I think I'll leave the two of you alone.
Good night, Brooke.
Good night. Good night, Stephanie.
Is Ridge home?
No.
Thorne?
No, he's gone too.
Good, then I think we have to talk. We really have to talk.
So I can't get you to stay for longer than a couple of minutes, huh?
Nope.
Oh, I see. It, must be pretty important then, huh? Come on. It can't be that important, can it?
Nicholas.
Look, how about I use a little, friendly persuasion? Hmm? Nice. You want me to work for it, do you, huh?
Nicholas, don't.
Come on, you can take off your coat. I mean, if you are just gonna stay for a couple of minutes.
Oh, I'm really kind of cold.
Cold? Donna, it's like a sauna in here. Oh, unless that there's a reason you don't want to take off your coat. Well. What do we have here?
What do you mean?
Obviously, sweetheart, you dressed for a little bit more in the library.
I never said that I was going to the library.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about. Where are you going?
I have an appointment.
An appointment? What kind of an appointment?
Nicholas, please don't question me.
Donna, you're a journalist. You should be good with questions, right?
This is just something that I have to do.
Something to do with another guy? Like Rocco?
Nicholas,
That's what this is about, isn't it? You gonna see him tonight? You gonna see Rocco tonight?
No, this has nothing to do with Rocco. Now, I have to go.
Look, you wait a minute. I asked you to marry me. And I love you, and I want you very much. You're not gonna jerk me around, though. If you are seeing another guy, I want to know, you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Tell me about your meeting with Bill.
He wasn't surprised by any of this.
You mean Caroline had told him the same thing she told you?
No, that she was in love with Ridge. She'd never tell her father that. She knows how he feels about Ridge.
And yet you say he knew.
He suspected for a long time, and I guess we should have too.
It's not like we haven't known that Caroline has very strong feelings for Ridge. And that goes without saying. But the thing we believed in, the thing we have to believe in, is Caroline and Thorne's marriage.
Well, I still want to believe in that.
So do I. But we can't ignore the importance of what Caroline said to you.
Oh, no. She meant it. There's no question about it. She's in love with Ridge.
Did Spencer have any suggestions about how to handle this?
Yes, he did have a suggestion, and I'm sure one that's very workable. I just don't know if I could live with it.
Hi.
Amy.
I was driving by and I noticed the lights were on up here.
I see. Is that why you came up?
Am I distracting you from something?
No. So, what can I do for you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm not here because I want anything.
Well, why are you here?
Because I'm worried
You're worried.
about you.
Me?
You seem so preoccupied lately, and you've been putting in pretty late nights here.
So, that's what you're curious about.
No, not curious, concerned. You're a very important man with a number of things on his mind, none of which are my business. But the last time we were together, I felt badly. You seemed so troubled, so burdened. I don't like seeing you that way. That sounds really silly, doesn't it?
No. I don't think it sounds silly at all. In fact, I'm touched. I'm very touched that you care.
I do care. Please believe that.
Well, what is it, Stephen? What did Spencer suggest?
He thinks that we should encourage Ridge and Brooke.
And you disagree with that?
Oh, I suppose it sounds like a good idea in theory.
It sounds reasonable to me.
Maybe, and maybe not.
My God, Stephanie, we're talking about our sons here. We're talking about our family. If Caroline ends her marriage to Thorne because she's in love with Ridge, I don't have to spell out the implications of what might happen.
Of course you don't. The marriage is ended, and Thorne might remember things that are best forgotten.
Under certain circumstances, Stephanie, he might try to kill his brother again.
Oh, Eric, you don't have to sell me on the idea of Thorne's marriage. What I'm questioning is if Ridge marries a girl like Brooke, does that really guarantee anything?
Stephanie, there are no guarantees in this life. You know it doesn't work that way. But if Ridge is safely tucked away in a marriage, it might discourage Caroline from pursuing him. And it might help her see the wisdom of staying married to Thorne.
It might. And on the other hand, it might not. And then what have we got? Our family will go through hell, and I'll end up with Brooke as a daughter-in-law. Now that takes a lot of thought, and I intend to do just that.
Yeah, that's right. I got him here in the office. I'll get him in your hands within the hour. Would you quit worrying? I got it covered. Now, don't say anything. Not a word. All right? Let's go.
Where?
Hartworth Press.
Well, what's going down?
We're gonna put this baby to bed tonight.
Wait, I thought that we weren't printing this till next week.
Well, there's been a change of plans, something to do with the holidays. That was our man on the phone.
All right, what's the plan?
Plan is, Rocco, we're gonna meet him over at the Mexican diner behind the parking lot. We give him the plates. He's gonna make the switch. We're gonna go to press tonight. And by tomorrow morning, Bill Spencer is gonna be featured in Stud magazine.
The new centerfold.
Stud of the month. Donna's gonna have her revenge.
All right. Wait a minute.
What's the problem?
I guess this means that finally this clown, he's gonna be right out of her life, right?
But what are you talking about? He is out of her life. She quit, remember?
That's right, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is the best thing for her. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, I believe you care.
That's important to me.
Well, Jamie, why wouldn't I believe that?
I guess because there was a time when I wouldn't have believed it myself.
When was that?
When I first met you, I wasn't sure about you.
I'm not quite sure what you mean.
You were different then. At least I thought you were. I didn't really know you.
I frightened you.
I hope that doesn't insult you.
No, not at all. Actually, it's quite natural. You're young, lovely young woman. And it was a very difficult position for you to be in.
Also, I wanted so badly to impress you.
You certainly did that.
You have a nice smile. I feel safe with you. Safe and comfortable, like I'm at home.
Well, I'm glad that you feel safe, and I'm glad that you can trust me.
But I do worry about you. You spend too much time alone and with all that responsibility.
Well, I am very touched that you do care. I mean, I'm truly touched. But you mustn't worry about me. I'm a man who thrives on responsibility. And Jamie, I feel safe with you too. Because I know I can be myself with you. And that's very rare for a man. You're a very unique and lovely young woman. I feel very close to you. And I thank you for that.
Jewelry provided by Stephen Dweck. Join us again for the bold and the beautiful.